What's up, you guys? This is very Taurus coded of me, but I wanted to give you guys kind of like, I don't know, a life update video, a check-in video, what I see for the rest of the summer personally and in my career. But Taurus energy is here and I wanted to just be comfy, cozy with you guys, and just talk about some real stuff. I have been sitting with a lot of feelings, and this year has been such a whirlwind. We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of Weeping Angel, which is like, doesn't even feel possible. And also, it feels like it's been in my heart and soul for so long, and it just feels right that it's out. And I get a lot of questions when I do my Blue and Blooms, which is the lives that I do. Come check them out if you haven't already. They are Thursdays, 7 p.m. Pacific. And I get a lot of questions about, like, am I working on new music? And how I'm feeling overall emotionally. Like, am I ready to go into a different era? What's the vibe? And all of that. And the truth is, I feel kind of all over the place. Like, Weeping Angel to me, I think because it took so much out of me to create, and I'm just so proud of it because it was such a labor of love, and it was just such a heavy process to make, and something I'm just so proud of and I love so much. It's really hard for me to just even picture moving on from it. Like, I think it'll always kind of live with me and always be part of me. And I don't feel ready for the tour to be over. Like, I really want to get back on the road, and that's one of my goals for the future. Going back on the road would be such a special thing for me to do, and I feel like these songs and even some of my older songs, like, they deserve more. They deserve to have more life in them. And hearing you guys sing these songs, like, I've been listening back to the live show, and it's so incredibly beautiful to hear all of you singing back, and like the energy and the community and the love in those rooms every night on tour. Like, the Angel tour gave me so much, and I've talked about that in videos, but I think, like, I don't know, I want it to continue. I want to go to the places that I didn't get to go to on this one. Like, I feel like these songs still deserve their moment, and I feel like I'm still in such heavy grief. I'm still on the journey. I will be for the rest of my life, but like, I feel like the aesthetics and how I made the visuals come to life based on what I was going through is still what I'm going through. And so the thought of just like moving on from that just doesn't feel authentic to me. And I've been working on a ton of new music, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And it feels like, Cadis and I, we always want to evolve. We always want to change and grow and just get better at the producing, the writing, the vocals. I love the new stuff we're doing, and I really can't wait for you to hear it, because it's like Weeping Angel plus. Like, I feel like I'm a different person than I was when we made Weeping Angel in a lot of ways, just on my healing journey. And I think that is reflected in these new songs. And it's almost like the evolution of me, and but it feels still like an extension of that. I have so much more to pour into my career, and at the same time, being an independent artist is really, really hard. Being an artist is hard. Even if you're the most successful artist in the world, you're constantly fighting to be vulnerable enough to then put your story out, and you hope that people love it, and you hope that people resonate, and you hope that people hear it and buy it and stream it and listen to it and come to your shows and all of that. And ultimately, as many people have talked about, the industry has changed, and it's not an easy industry to be in, especially all the vulnerability that it takes. It's hard to open and crack that open and be like, here it is. And so I'm trying to channel as much of that into the music that I possibly can, and I want to, at the same time, be able to be face to face with you guys again. And that's the beauty of this live chat that we have and every Thursday, because I feel like it feels very similar to doing like the meet and greets, where we just get to like love on each other and be this beautiful community. I feel excited about the new music. I feel like the Angel tour isn't over yet, and I don't know what that means, but I'd love to hear what you guys think, or how you'd feel about that. I have some really exciting things coming. I have a couple things coming very soon that I think you guys are going to be really, really excited about. And I'm just like beaming. Like, my heart is just like so full knowing that these are coming. And they're things that have been asked about for a long time. And yeah, I'm just feeling very reflective on all that has happened this year. I didn't know how I was going to put this project out. I didn't know how I was going to go on the road. I didn't know how I was going to find myself again, and ultimately I just feel so proud and so grateful, and I feel like I unlocked a part of myself that I needed for a long time, and I feel like there's so much more growth to experience. And also, when it comes to discussing the music industry and all of that, like, not for 1 second am I comparing it to any other industry. I am nothing but blessed and grateful to get to do art as my career. I really am. And even if that means other jobs on the side, even if that means, anything, but just know that this isn't like an influencer coming on and being like, it's so hard to be me. That is absolutely not what it is. It's just hard to go through the most challenging couple years of your life and then say, well, my job is basically putting my feelings into art, and let's unlock all those feelings and you know put them out in the world. And sometimes that can be challenging, and ultimately it's really rewarding when I get to connect with you. And that is what this year has given me, the connection to you guys again. And to be honest, I don't know what I would be without that connection. So thank you. Thanks for lifting me up and for seeing me and for loving on me. And I hope you feel all of that love back every time you listen to my music, or just every single day. Like, you deserve it. And I just want to thank you. And thanks for hanging out with me, getting cozy with me, Taurus style. Love you guys so much.